Bonjour, bonjour mes amis. Oh, one more time, bonjour. Bonjour. Oh, très bien, très bien. Well, as they say in my country, Joyeux Noël. That means Merry Christmas. Well, first things first, do you know who I am? Well, no, I'm not Santa. I am Le Pere Noel, Father Christmas, oui, the good spirit of the holiday season. Oh, and it brings me great joy to see that all of you are in such good spirits. Now, I have another question for you. Have any of you or your petits enfants ever written a letter to my friend Santa Claus at the North Pole? Oui? That's right, big people can admit to this too. Good. Well, here in France, when a child writes a letter to me, Pere Noel, and puts a return address on the envelope, the French government pays the postage for my reply. Not bad, eh? Oh, and I get so many letters. You know, there is a letter I would love to share with you. It's from a very special little girl. Her name is Babette. Now, Babette lives with her old Uncle Louis and her brother, Francois, on a farm outside of Le Beau in the mountains of Provence. Her letter will give you a little taste of the Christmas season here in France. Écoutez, listen. Dear Père Noël, even though my big brother Francois says that Christmas is for the babies, I am looking forward to lever du petit Jésus and a visit from you. The watch night, that's our Christmas Eve, is a magical night when my family and I sit around the fire drinking hot cider, listening to Uncle Louis tell the story of the birth of the baby Jesus. Well, she goes on to say that her brother teases her about all of this. Oh, that Francois. Oh, you know, he does not believe in Christmas. He does not believe in Père Noël. But for me, nothing can surpass the magic of the watch night and the fragile beauty on the face of a little child on Christmas morning. Well, although Christmas is still several days away, Uncle Louis has secretly decorated the tree, and Francois has helped Babette to set up the crèche. Do you know this word crèche? The nativity scene? Oh, yeah. One of the most important symbols of Christmas to the French, even though it was invented by an Italian. St. Francis of Assisi, but, he's okay too. Yeah, you know the little figures one puts into the crèche of Mary, Joseph, the wise men? Where Babette comes from in Provence, these little figures also include people from the village, the priest, the baker. Little figures carved out of clay called Saint-Tom, little saints. Well, Babette's wish for Christmas last year was to get yet another Saint-Tom. You know, to put in the crèche, to make it look as though it were going to worship the baby Jesus. It's a nice custom, no? Oh, last year, Babette was finally old enough to go to midnight mass with Uncle Louis. Oh, it was so beautiful. Uncle Louis carried a newborn baby lamb to the priest. You know, to symbolize the Lamb of God. They put the little lamb in a cart that Babette pulled all around the church for everyone to see while the shepherds played the flutes and the drums. Oh. Well, after mass, they returned home for Le Réveillon, the big supper. Now, who here likes to eat at Christmas time? Who here likes to eat all the time? Well, you know, the French are no different. For Le Réveillon, Babette had roast goose, pâté, les fromages. Les fromages. Sounds kind of fancy, doesn't it? Just means cheese. And for dessert, bouche de Noël, a cake shaped like a Yule log. Even Francois likes that one. Well, after supper, Babette took the little Saint-Tom of the baby Jesus and put it into the crèche. Enfin, the last thing Babette did before going to bed was to put out her shoes for me to fill with treats and goodies. Last year, though, Babette was a little, how do you say that word? Devilish. This was the shoe that I found near the hearth with her name on it. If this is Babette's shoe, whoosh, she's a Grand Pierre, a big foot. Well, the next day, Christmas morning, Babette jumps out of bed, rubs her eyes, and wakes Francois. You know, to go with her to see what I had left under the tree. Well, you know Francois. Oh, he takes his time because, well, he does not believe in Christmas. He does not believe in Père Noël, remember? Well, when the children finally get to the tree, oh, they discover an amazing thing. 3 centons to put in the crèche. Even more than my little friend had wished for. And one was carved to look like Uncle Louis. One was carved to look like the doubting Francois. And of course, the last one was carved to look like the sweet little Babette herself. Well, my little friend concludes her letter by saying, "So you can see, I think Christmas is a very magical day. I'll take a Christmas tree, a centon, and you, Pere Noel. Love, Babette." Isn't that sweet? Well, that, mes amis, is a little taste of the Christmas season here in France through the eyes of a delightful child. A sneaky one, but a delightful one nonetheless. Oh, only today I received a letter from, guess who? Francois. You see, I think he does now believe in Pere Noel, just a little bit. Oh, it was a very high-tech letter. He emailed it to me. Oh. But what about all of you? Do you believe in Christmas?
Yes.
Do you believe in Pere Noel?
Yes.
Oh, très bien, très bien. Well, then let me hear you say Merry Christmas in my language. On the count of 3, Joyeux Noël. 1, 2, 3.
Joyeux Noël.
Ah, music to Pere Noel's ears. Well, merci. Au revoir. But most importantly, Joyeux Noël, Merry Christmas, everyone. Merci.